It is absolutely undeniable that Dante is on one. His split personalities have merged, and he is the Hulk, baby. So in one of his videos, he goes on to talk about how women are going to lose our power. The patriarchy is where it's at, and men can just say no, and we can just wipe y'all out. We can starve you out, right? And I want to ask Dante, tell me where that's Christ-like. How is that treating your neighbor well, right? We know the second coming. We know all of this bad stuff won't stop. But you know, it tells us that the Most High gonna do it. It don't say you will do it. It don't say that your revolution is gonna do it. It doesn't say that you not edifying women and telling them that they might as well marry white men is gonna do it. It's not. Are women in the wrong? Are men in the wrong? Are there some diabolical people out here? Sure enough. Sure enough. But telling women that y'all are powerful and that you can stop us working, that would stop us from feeding our children, sounds a lot like that whole food stamp thing when men were getting happy that they might get access to women because they would be made love. They would be more pliable to your demands. That's what it's giving. It's giving very much food stamp revenge. And from a learned man such as yourself, I wouldn't think you would have ever sunk so low. But over the last couple of years, seeing your Facebook page, I realized you are exactly that. You have a persona for YouTube and you have a persona for Facebook. This is where you try out your material. And then now, you need a bigger audience. Those 4,000 or so followers weren't enough for you. So 81,000 is where it's at, because until recently, scholarly work, I ain't gonna take away from it, but you're about to. You're about to discredit everything that the Israelite community believes because of what you're doing and saying. Was that by design? I'm asking. Because I can see how these crazy statistics that you use, this scholarly man want to tell us to ignore statistics from the CDC because it can't be proven, but the CDC put it in there because they knew that the numbers wasn't mathing. Women were having double the amount of children, but only less than half of the men were reporting those children. That sounds a lot like reality. That ain't my baby. That ain't my kid. But we supposed to, come on, y'all. Dante, does research not allow for common sense? Deduction? My gaskets are flattered. But we're going to get back on topic here, and that's that the patriarchy and that you can just stop us. Slavery didn't kill us all. The patriarchy didn't kill us when we had one single, two-parent households and 80% of people were married. It didn't crush the women there. %80 of women were married then because we had to. Just like the conditions you want to create now, where we have no choice. And the women then felt like they didn't have a choice. And they had to endure abuse. not just to themselves, but to their children, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, sexually. This is what you want us to go back to. I will die first, son. I will absolutely die first. And I promise you, I will be taking a couple out with me. That's how I got here to this awakening to begin with, knowing that I would have to climb a hill and die on it. And not fear no man, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Nah, baby. Nah. Nothing about saying you will take the food out of women and children's mouths is Christ-like. It ain't got nothing to do with treating the women like you want God to treat you. You mean to tell me there is a woman that is signing up for that? Girlfriend, you in a cult. You about to be with the next nature boy. This is a show in the making. Do you have a handler, sir? I'm truly asking. Because all the things you're saying is what we want, right? We want a world free of gang members and drugs and sexual depravity. We want those. But at the cost of being submissive to a man that would starve me if I didn't agree with him, that I didn't submit to him. Not only starve me, but starve our children. It has been said time and time again, men want us back doing those things and submitting and having all these wives. This is your wet dream. Absolutely your wet dream. And just like in the Quran, all these wives, y'all curses is following y'all in to the Exodus, because your desire is to, everything you say men build, y'all did it for the pursuit of woman, so she can look at you, so she can spend time with you, so that she can cook and clean and birth your children. Sir, in Isaiah, it talks in 4:1, if I'm not mistaken, it talks about purging the women of Zion. And it talks about those 7 women to 1 man. And it's this prophecy. A warden just went out. You are exalting yourself over women because you think that you're better than them. When I do wholeheartedly believe God made us equals. Because one lacks something the other one had, and to give balance, because God is about balance. Right? You ask yourself why God found women more worthy than men. Because despite everything that went on in Isaiah 4 through 6, he said 7 women for every 1 man. Not that they was together, but he saved 7 women and 1 man. 7 women and 1 man. Over and over again. He found that despite all of them women's sins that he was going to have to purge out of them once they got to where they was going, I would rather have these 7 women than 7 more men in their place. Ask yourself why he did that. Ask yourself why he thought it was better to bring all of these women out of captivity than the men. Why did he allow so many men to perish and so many women to survive? Was it just because of procreation? I doubt that highly. You are right. This is not a war against the sexes. These are the curses upon us. And you, my dear sir, are operating in those curses heavily. And let me tell you that it is hard to watch this pillar fall. Honestly, I liked you. Thought you were respectable, learned, a little complicated. I respected that. You make talking points to reverse them. Women are making the accusation that men are preying on young girls, and you call it not preying. You say, I'm not a predator. I wanted 20-year-olds. I want to mold her and shape her into a woman that I can love, not the woman that God made her. He said, treat her like you want me to treat you. You want to grow. You want to be the man you want to be. But then you ruin her by giving her children. And when she realizes what you've done is wrong and she wants a divorce, your message to the world is that she should stay. That once she has those kids, that's it for her. She got to stay in this mess when that's not what God's saying. She can repent. She can see the error of her ways and yours and leave that relationship with God's blessing. You are the ultimate predator. You are the most diabolical type of predator. And I mean that. With every spirit in my being, every ounce of spirit in my being. There's nothing more diabolical than some religious man taking advantage of anybody and then wanting to suppress them as it's right. Y'all literally want us all to come out of bondage together. Come together and fight these oppressors so that you can oppress us. I'll die first. Just like when I stood on the hill in my awakening and said I would die before I become a slave. God didn't put this spirit in me and mold me and take me through everything I've been through for you to take it from me, for you to silence me or anyone like you. The audacity to think that you can dim my light and have God's authority to do it. You are sadly mistaken, sir. And please believe I done cried out to the Most High. And I'm here to tell you, God don't play about me. There is no longer going to be this hurt that perpetuates in our community. It's going to stop one way or the other. But it's going to be some exposing in the process. I am absolutely tired of people trying to take advantage of other people. That's not a man-woman thing, just a man thing or a woman thing. It's a them thing. It's a sin thing. And for you to say that you're in essence, starve women by not allowing them to work. That's a genocide. That is a genocide. And that came out of a black man's mouth saying that he is a Hebrew Israelite. Or maybe he never really said he was a Hebrew Israelite, did he? Did he? Did you? What he said was he was a researcher, he was a writer, he's a designer. He's a politician too. I see you. I see you. If don't nobody see you, I see you. And I'm crying out to the Most High about you and the men like you. And God always prepares a table for me in front of my enemies. And you've got to be an enemy if you want to genocide a group. You have to be a certain type of diabolical man to let something like that come out of your mouth. It can't be an accident you said it. You're a researcher. You knew the impact of what you were saying. Don't try to take it back now. Don't try to clean it up. Because the ramifications and implications are there for anyone to see. Women were scared of that when they were two-parent households and 80% marriages, that their husbands would starve them out and to kill them. That's why they stayed. They allow men to rape them and give them 19 children. And that's what you want us to go back to. I will die, sir. I most certainly will. with your nuts in my hand. And that's just my 2 cents, guys.